He'll count down.
We went on 20 minutes.
We were so into it.
Hey, it's the morning show with Cruz and Julia, and we are so excited to be joined by Miss Dinah J.
Hi. Oh, with the snap too. I got a snap.
Of course you
That
get a
GIF,
snap.
That's like my favorite GIF. That's just
Is
all I
that?
do.
Is that?
Are you sick of it already? Because I do it a lot.
No, I
kinda
kind of
love
like
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you keep it?
Well, I got it from the new Queer Eye. That's been like my jam. The new one on Netflix.
I've not.
She hasn't had time.
Seen
She's
it
got
already.
bottled up
I know,
coming
I
out
know.
in
Sorry.
2 days.
When your career slows down in like 50 years, you can sit down and watch Queer Eye. And then,
I'll keep you posted.
is everything just been just insane right now? Just everything's back to back.
It's been
to
pretty
back to
hectic.
back, right?
Yeah, literally everything's been back to back, and at the same time, I'm getting calls. I have to do like posts, and it's like the same crazy that I remember like 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. So yeah, it's refreshing. It's nice to get personal with my fans again.
Hey.
And you know, some of them I see some familiar faces. So hey, girl, Jessica's up in the room. They've been following me around too, so it's lit. You know, we're all staying active. Hey.
No, they love you. The dynasty is real on Twitter.
You know what though? They named themselves Dynasty. It was first Dynasty.
Just talking about that. I'm like, did you make that up? Was it someone on your team?
It was them. Like I was like, you know, I was low key stalking them, and I was like, what are they talking about? And I saw Dynasty, I saw Dynamite, I saw some other things, but I fell in love with those two first, and then they just took it from there with Dynasty.
Did you have an idea like in your head before of what you wanted to call it and go, oh no, that's way better. I'm using that one.
Not quite. I think it's because of my signature. I have a crown, so then they went
Right.
with Dynamite. I mean Dynasty, so it works out perfectly.
I feel like I saw people flipping out on Twitter about that crown. Didn't you take it out for a minute?
Oh, you were there? You saw that?
I saw that.
TBT.
They
Yeah.
were like losing their minds.
Girl, I got ripped, and I was like, they are not coming for me right now. You know, I was like stepping into it. I was like, you know, maybe the crown is getting a little old, and like with my signature, I stopped it too. And you know, the fans, the dynasties, came for me, and they're like, you need to put it back right now, or this is gonna happen. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay, it's like my children. I have to listen to the kids.
Mom, we didn't approve that.
Right.
Is it harder now that it's? I don't mean to say it like it's all on you, but it's kind of all on you now.
It is.
Because this is your song. You know, when Bottled Up drops on Friday, that's your song, and it's you and your story. Is that harder?
I wouldn't say
More
harder.
pressure?
I would say it's more exciting. At first, I was like a little bit nervous. I get the pressure part.
Yeah.
Good point. In the beginning, I was a little pressured. Not in the beginning, towards the middle, like right before the record came out. I was like, wait, are people gonna like this? Like, how busy is the schedule looking?
Oh yeah.
It's starting to look like that. And then the more I listened to the record, I started realizing, like, you know what? I really love this record. It's something special. So I can't really necessarily put my money on what people think. I had to put it on my own bet. So
Totally. Do you think that Bottled Up like is what you wanted it to be and kind of represents the direction you're going and what the album's gonna sound like? Is
yeah,
that
it gives
Dinah?
it
Is
gives
that
a
you?
balance. It gives a balance of what's to come. I didn't want to steer too far away from my fan base already, you know. So I think Bottled Up kind of leans towards both worlds, and then from there it just gets better. It gets better. Like, you get to know me more as an artist.
Yeah.
And I start revealing a lot of secrets, I suppose.
Secrets.
Some mystery, and yeah. So there's more layers to come.
How did you kind of decide what sound or what vibe you wanted to get into as a solo artist? Like, did you have to like kind of sit down and think about it, or did you always know in the back of your head, like, when I break off, this is where I'm gonna go with it?
Right. Well, I've always been like a SoundCloud girl. Anyone like some SoundCloud fans?
Yeah.
Yay. So being on SoundCloud, I made my first account at 14 years old. What was this 14-year-old doing with SoundCloud, like posting her own music? At the time, I felt like I already had an idea of who I wanted to be.
That's insane.
At 14, right?
Yeah.
But then it elevated. Now I'm 21, fast forward now. I still kind of have that inspiration of like who I was, you know, inspired by, like Mariah Carey, Destiny's Child, like Beyonce-esque, like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
I've always been moved by that era. So with that, it was like always instilled in me. Like that part of me never left. But in a way, I had to like put it away in a drawer for a couple of years and then revisit it when it was time and ready.
So do you take sides on Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine?
I actually do both sides. I'm just like,
That would be such a great cover. My God.
That comes up with us.
I have
like,
to find
probably
someone to
every
do
day.
it with. It would be really cool if I
It's
could
still
do a
the
cover
jam
with someone.
to this
Yeah, it
day.
is, of course. Like those are like classic songs that I kind of want to make, like timeless records that I'm aiming for. And I don't really necessarily go into a studio thinking like, oh my gosh, this song has to like be something that goes on forever. It's just
Right.
all by feeling.
Yeah.
Like if I feel a certain way, I have to let it all out. And if it just feels, if it feels special, then it could mean something special to everyone else.
Now, is the album done? Or are you still like, oh, I want this in there. I want this in there.
Yeah. People say album, but I'm not even like, I haven't even started on the album process.
Oh.
Like I've written like hella records, but I haven't like nitpicked of like, oh, this could be on the album or this could be on the album. It's more like I just want to make as many records as I can, and then I'll just like
A true SoundCloud
Do
artist.
But Bottled Up felt like the most, like, you were like, yeah, this is it. Like, I'm putting
Yeah.
it out.
Bottled Up felt more. What was my oldest record that I've written? So it's about a year or more.
Oh my gosh, to sit on it that
that's
long.
how old it is.
And people haven't even heard it. Isn't that
So
bizarre
it's just something special.
to you?
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
It's weird because it comes out, like you said, 48 hours.
Yeah. Less than that, but yeah.
Just 48 hours until my baby is born.
Oh my God, it's like Cardi.
It literally
oh
is.
My God.
Oh, it's like Cardi. Yeah, I'm really stoked. This has always been something special to me, and especially having Marky Basie and Ty Dolla $ign
Yeah.
means even more to me.
How did you guys link up? How'd that even happen with those two?
Well, what's his name? Mark. He's on the same management as me.
Okay.
So I didn't know that, but I already told him, like, they're like reaching out to me. Who do you want to work with? There's G-Eazy and there's so and so. And I was like, I want Marky Basie. So they're like, what?
That's what's
you
up.
want
That's
Marky
cool, though.
Basie? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. They're like, oh, he's our client. So they threw me into a room and I was like, yes, it's been my dream. And I remember when I first heard this record, That's Love by Marky Basie featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I was like, oh my gosh, this song's a shit. Like I need to get on a record with the two of them.
Yes.
So ever since then, I became a huge fan. And around the time when we were looking for a feature for Work From Home, I requested Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, of course. Right.
So then that happened. And then after that, I was like, I still want a record with the both of them. So what better time?
That's like some girl power. You can just make that happen. Like I want this and I want this. Bam. It just gets done. That's impressive. That's
I
cool.
mean, I appreciate them like even listening to me, because at the time, no one, who are you to think that this and this could work and blah blah blah. Like I have the upper hand, I have the power. Like I feel like I have a better idea. And so
if you don't
when I
ask,
stepped
you
in,
don't
I
get
didn't
it,
care.
you know?
I was like, no, you're gonna do this guy because he's cooler.
Hell
blah
yeah.
blah blah. Like I know what you have to listen to the kids. I'm a kid. I'm kidding.
Is
yeah,
there
same
a sound like you're talking about, like Mariah Carey and like Brandy and Monica? Is there a sound that you think is gonna be coming back soon, or something you'd like to see that hasn't happened? You like, like for example, like Avicii took EDM and country and put them together. Not in a million years you think that would work.
Right.
Is there something that you think's coming in music soon, or that you want to create or
You know
start?
what's funny? I was hoping someone would do that.
I loved it. I thought it was so
country
genius.
EDM.
So
Okay,
genius.
I'm low key like a country girl.
Are you?
Same.
And I was at 14, 13 when I was writing my records. I was hoping one day to write co-pop. I called it co-pop, country pop. And
Yeah,
then I was
totally.
thinking of like country reggae. Like, like it's the weirdest
You
thing.
should do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm still experimenting.
I would love to hear you do that. That'd be super cool. I would.
you.
It'd be super cool.
I just like to try different things. So like, of course, I'm obviously like in the R&B, reggae, urban route. But then I also love like, going to other routes and just like, playing around and see what comes out of it.
I like hearing these artists bring back this like 90s R&B vibe. Like Ariana kind of touched on that a little bit. I'm so excited to hear you do it. Like that's what I feel like was missing for a minute.
It was. I do miss it a lot, and I see LMA kind of bringing it back.
Oh, I love
And
her.
SZA, hey,
Yes,
I love
SZA.
them both so much. So, these women coming back with these like authentic music kind of like sparks something in me. Like, okay, I think this is the time. I shouldn't be afraid to do something that people think is too different or isn't the time to do. So with that, I'm just really excited to hurry up and release this shit, because I'm like, I want to hurry up and get the music out. I want to drop some records already, not just one. I want to drop so many and just let people vibe.
Is it like part excited, part nervous, part unknown, part like I gotta get this over with, part get this weight off my shoulder? Is it like a little bit of all that?
It's more like, let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've been waiting so long and I've been so patient. I waited. The reason why I waited all this time is because I just wanted to get it right. And I just didn't want to like step on anyone's toes at the time. And, you know, just being in a group, I didn't want to release anything as of yet. I mean, I was featured in a record with Red One and French Montana and all them.
Yes.
I wouldn't necessarily say like it was a feature because your girl only had like 3-4 lines. So
yeah, but to even put your name in a sentence as Red One, that's a big deal.
it's huge,
like,
right?
That's the dude.
So I thought that was like a great look, but it didn't really like say, oh my gosh, this is who she is. Like Dinah Jane's coming, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So with this, you know, Bottled Up coming, it's like, hell yeah. Now this is me and you're going to get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great introduction.
Is there something that you'd want someone, let's say someone sees this video or turns on 98.7 Amp Radio here in Detroit, maybe hears your name and maybe heard a song or two from Fifth Harmony, but doesn't really know much about Dinah. What would you want them to know before they hear Bottled Up?
Before they hear
Like
Bottled
a preface, yeah, about you.
Ooh. Y'all know some things about me, right?
Like secrets.
Some things you don't know about me.
Or something that maybe would help them kind of more understand the song, understand you
Yeah.
as a solo artist, as an individual,
Well, this
as
song,
your own woman.
Okay, well, the song specifically, it doesn't really speak to me like as far as, you know, turning to smoking and drinking, because it's like I'm drinking, baby, because I'm bottled up. I'm smoking, baby, because I'm high as fuck. Those lyrics don't really speak to me, but I was speaking in a perspective for my peers and for my friends, you know, that I see do that stuff. Because when you are bottled up, you turn to those things, and that's how you actually get your feelings out to some girl that, you know, you go to school with, and it's been so hard for you to like at least tell her like how you feel. So for me, I was just, you know, going off of perspective. And I say that because I don't do that stuff. I sound so annoying, right?
No, it's interesting.
I'm so
no,
uncool.
I'm fascinated.
I hate
That's
saying that
cool.
I don't do that stuff. It's always been a secret of mine that
No,
I
do you?
haven't
Do
done
you?
it.
Do you?
Haven't done it. But I'm a natural. See, I'm a natural fun girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had my first drink. Never smoked in my life. I have gotten like contact high, so I don't know if that counts.
But that's impressive for working in entertainment and kind of being in those atmospheres that you've stayed
Right.
that way. Like, I think that's
Seriously.
cool.
Okay, I hope so. Sometimes when I tell guys, like I'm talking to them, like, I'm just letting you know, like I don't do that stuff, and they're like, oh, and I get scared that they're gonna run away, and I was like, I promise I'm cool. They can still like me.
Do you think people still care? Like people still care if you don't smoke or drink? Do they?
I mean, it depends on their
I don't know.
lifestyle, but like,
It does depend on their lifestyle.
but do you want that kind of lifestyle in yours if that's something you're trying to avoid?
I'll come back to that question.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? We have 2 days left before Bottled Up drops. What's your next 2 days like before that comes out? Is it just a lot of this and just no sleep?
Well, I have somewhere to fly out tomorrow, and then I go back to LA for like literally just to switch out my bags, my suitcase. Whew. And then the next day I had to go, I think, to Vegas.
I'm sorry,
I'm
I
going
asked.
to Vegas. My schedule is just going like this and this,
Yeah.
and I honestly don't like looking at my schedule. I'm just like, just tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Just tell me where to go, and I'll be there. You know the record. That's right.
I do. And also, just so you know, before we go, we were both super stoked, but Julia was going crazy because we heard like the name Dinah. We're like that, like Dinah Jane, that one. And Julia was going like ape shit, like so excited to talk to you.
Yeah,
So
because
thanks for making time.
Yeah, definitely, because we had you guys in for Fifth Harmony, like, you know, when you guys first started, and then a couple times after that, and it's so exciting watching all of you grow in like your different ways, and I've gotten to talk to, you know, a few of you, and now I'm like, yes, Dinah's gonna be in. I'm excited to talk to her and know about her and what she's doing.
Thank you. I'm excited myself, and I'm excited for the fans, especially. They've been patient with me, and every time I'm in the studio, like, hurry up and leak something, or can you just hurry up and post like a little snippet? And I'm like, oh, as much as I want to, I kind of want to just save it for something, you know, maybe something later.
They all look guilty, like they've said that to you.
Oh, right, yeah, that's all of you.
Has anyone secretly heard
All
like
of
5
them.
seconds of it?
Actually, yeah, right?
Just me? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I've
dope,
released
though.
like a couple
It's dope.
snippets.
I heard like 5 seconds of it that I wasn't supposed to find, and it's dope. I'm so here for it.
You can
so dope.
totally listen to it. I don't mind
We're
it.
so stoked. We're excited for you. We're proud of
Thank
you. Thanks
you.
for coming to Detroit to talk to us.
I'm so happy
We're-
to be
we're ready.
here. The last time I remember being here was like 2016, I believe.
Yeah.
And we did our 727 tour here. So
Yes.
Yes.
oh my gosh, I remember bike riding right before a show. Like I would totally go bike riding, hiking right before a show. People thought
See,
I
now
was
they have
crazy.
electric scooters you can rent. So like the life's changed here in
I
Detroit.
don't think it's the same.
No, it's different.
No,
Yeah, I
Detroit's
don't-
like it's
popping off.
great now.
Is it?
Yeah, you can like walk around and it's like there's stuff to do. It's
Yeah.
fun.
That's amazing. So maybe I have time to go do that after too.
Yeah, next time you come, make a little bit more time. We'll get like some conies.
Okay.
We'll go, like,
Someone
watch Red
told me
Wings
to
game or
go
something.
there.
You got to.
It's
Bruh.
a chili spot.
Bruh, it's like the whole state.
Is it?
Like
Okay.
every block, there's a Coney
Oh
Island.
my god.
Yeah.
Straight up, seriously.
But
So
it's,
it's like In and Out in California.
yes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly
Exactly
correct.
that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you love you some In and Out?
I love me some In and Out, but when I tried Shake Shack, I kind of like cheated my In and Out.
Really? You
Kind
think
of.
it compares that much? Because we
Because-
have a Shake Shack.
You do have a Shake Shack.
We do.
Isn't it a Hawaiian bread? Those are the buns.
I'm not picking sides on this one. I don't want to be a part of that war. Nope,
I
you're
don't
on, you're
know.
on your own. I'm sorry. No way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. I love them both. There.
Well, we both love you. You've
I
been
love
amazing.
you both too. Thank,
Thank
you for
you for
having me.
coming.
Honestly, I'm so
And I
happy
hope
to be back.
Bottled Up is the biggest thing ever. We're so here for it.
You know what? I don't mind if it's not. I just want people to love the record. I just want people to vibe to it and just like jam out to it with their friends. And I just want it to be a memory for someone. Like I want to be that a part of someone's story and be like, this song was there for me around this time when I was with someone and this someone. So I love hearing stories like that.
When it comes out, we'll have
the
like a
best part
Friday
of
morning
music.
dance party together. I
Yes,
promise
we
you.
will.
Yeah,
And we'll
yeah,
send
yeah.
you a video of it on Twitter.
Okay.
We're not
let
great
me know.
dancers, but we're gonna. So.
Do the
Yes. Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank
guys
you
give
for
Dinah a round
Dynasty,
of
make some
applause.
noise for Dinah.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And I'll teach you more of this later.
Please. You
Let me-
do it so
It's a flick of the
naturally.
wrist.
It's a gift. I don't know if it's. I think it's from like one of the real